Losing my sight, losing my mind. Bro has a boost button on his wheel. No, not at all. That would be kind of cool to do, though. You can add a jump button and you can add a boost button, so we could technically do unrealistic fun things with our vehicles. Like if we want to jump over an obstacle or clear a gap for a clip, I do like, let's say like a 360 like drift jump, we could probably do that if I incorporate those buttons and learn how to time them right. This is the eye of the tiger, the thrill of the fight. Oh, new car, please. I haven't beat the run yet, though. Why do you want me to leave something incomplete? Yo, user, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, shit. Okay, we're good. Sam with the follow. Let's go. Lucas with the follow. I appreciate it, boys. Shout out to the gang coming through once again. Vibing with us, my friends. Oh, yeah. On y'all. KTM Daddy. Ooh, that's a guy I could probably get along with. Yo, Jax, thank you for the follow. Georgina, thank you for the follow. Sonic, thank you for the follow. Julian, thank you for the follow. Fates, thank you for the follow. Hugh, thank you for the follow. I think I've shouted out everybody and their brother at this point, right? How your dad used to get to school? Yeah, uphill both ways. Come on now. I could not save that for the life of me. I tried so fucking hard. Oh, let me just take a quick mental break here. I'm definitely not gonna go rip a fatty off camera, and you guys definitely aren't about to see me hack anything because the camera can't see this, right? You can't see my hands right now. That's good. Oh shit! Almost knocked the rig over. I guarantee you can't see what I'm doing. That's perfect. Can you hear that at all? Do you recognize that sound, anyone? Do you know what that is? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, chat. All right, I'm ready to rip. I'm ready to drive. Reporting for duty, bus driver. Misfit. I got some resin on my lips. Woo! Anybody else suddenly feeling lightheaded, or is it just the elevation of the map? Resin from what? What do you mean resin from what? What are you talking about, bro? My booty hole. No, I'm just playing. You think I got myself elevated? Is that how that works? I missed your stop 2 corners ago. Well, that sucks to be you, bro. I am new in your live stream, so Masky, welcome in. Justin, thank you for the follow. You're new as well? All right, sounds good. To all my new homies coming through for the first time, I got something very important to say to you. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, that's right. That's right. First thing you're gonna hear from me as a first introduction is me talking shit. Now, if you didn't get offended by that, you're probably my people. In that case, welcome in, man. Welcome in. Just let you off the bus? Did you pay your fee yet? Only way this bus is stopping is if I crash or you pay up, motherfucker. All y'all haven't been paying your damn bus fares. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We're all done. Dominic said, you sure about that? He said, you sure about that? Chill out. Your wife's on TikTok. What's your username, bro? We can do a loyalty test. I am not the proper person to do that. We're gonna have to hire an actually good looking guy to hit her up, but we can do a loyalty test. Who's her celebrity crush? Maybe we could use AI to impersonate him and then make her fall in love and donate a bunch of money. Wait a minute, that's already happening. That's a big scam going on. Did any of you guys hear about that shit? Like the actual people using AI to like replicate celebrities and getting like these women to like donate absurd amounts of fucking money to them. Now I don't know how true the articles are, but I have heard of some shit like that happening, which is crazy. I'm distracted, no talking and driving. You're right, I should drink and drive instead. That way the fluids keep me from talking. Maybe we shouldn't drink and drive. DWI, get it right, bro. DUI, Dewey. No, driving under the influence, driving while intoxicated, I think they're the same fucking thing. I think it just depends on the state you live. I'm actually not good because I crashed? Well, duh, I never said I was good. You just assumed that I was good because I didn't fall off a cliff in the first 3 seconds of you seeing my stream. Now that's a real statement. I'm impaired. What impaled me? I don't feel nothing. Bro said faster, like I'm not sliding a city school bus with tires that barely grip. Kind of like your fucking never mind. We already made that joke today, didn't we? That's a little too far, right? That's a little too far. Not cool? All right, you got a point, you got a point. As graceful as a gazelle, flying through the wild prairie grass of Australia. No, that's not Australia, that's Africa, isn't it? Fuck. Animal Planet, you failed me. Just think about what the passengers are feeling. You guys tell me, how do you feel? If you were sitting on this bus and you looked out your window to the left or you looked out your window to the right, would you just close your eyes and pray that this nightmare was over and you'd wake up? Or would you sit there enjoying the full thrill of it? scared as hell? Nah, dude. You know, man, you wake up on a bus ride like this, I would just be sitting there just gassing up the bus driver the whole time, mad distracting. I'd be like, bro, if this is gonna be over, let's get it over quick. Like, dude, you're so good at this. How do you not crash? Just start gassing him up so he just fucking gets in his head and just done. Just done. The whole rest of the bus is like, sit down, shut the fuck up, quit distracting him. I'm just over there going in. Oh, come on. The Devil's Spine in Utah? Is that the one that Matt's Off-Road Recovery showcase? It's like that really narrow road that's like right on the edge of everything. It's like a dirt road too. And it goes like along the edge of like a Corey Peninsula type area thing. I think I've seen it before. I'll have to look that up. That was one of the maps I wanted to make in this game, actually, was that section. I had thought about that, how cool it would be to have that. Me on the bus, everybody jump. No, I need you guys all to run and lean out the left side of the bus. So get on the right side of the bus, and then everybody run to the fucking right side on the count of 3, all right? We're gonna do one of those, try to flip the bus. We're just kidding, let's not do that. I remember being a kid and thinking that way. I'm like, all right, guys, on this corner, we're all gonna sit on this side of the bus, and then as we're taking the turn, we're gonna run and jump and hit the wall as hard as we can on this side. We might actually be able to flip this thing. What the hell was elementary school me thinking? I just wanted to know if I could flip the bus. I didn't even think about the part of, well, if it did flip, what would fucking happen? Who would get hurt? How bad would it be? And you know how messed up that is as a kid? Like, the type of I just wanted to know if we could. I didn't think about what would happen if we did. I don't know, maybe I was just a psychopath child. You leave Cebus Tebus alone, okay? I ain't Evan from Cebus Tebus, all right? That guy is a fucking... Oh, don't say anything bad, don't say anything bad. All right, we're good. That guy's a fucking moron? I don't know how to talk shit to Evan. That guy's chill as fuck. He likes Twisted Tea, and I've seen him drink fucking Miller. Seems like a good dude in my books. What's my favorite video from C-Boys? I don't know, man. That's a tough one. They had a lot of good videos. I think like the video that stands out the most to me right now would be like Mike's auction videos. Where they give Mike a set amount of money and they have him buy random shit and have people propose it. Yeah, Dominic, what do you want me to say? Thank you? You want me to say thank you? Thank you, don't get me wrong, but you want me to say thank you? Like, I almost had the whole drift run and you just fucking do that to me, bro. Hey, Mr. Chef, thank you for the follow, brother, and Hunter. Not the first time a man has disappointed you in life. Definitely not going to be the last either, I can tell you that right now. You should get on your I hate men wave and just turn your hair random colors. Oh, come on. Well, yeah, you gotta go short hair with it, obviously. And then as you evolve further past that level, you'll unlock a couple upgrades, and one of them is a septum piercing, you know? I'm just shutting the fuck up now. I'm just fucking around, guys. We're gonna just stop the talk right there before I tread into some unsafe waters. Botted live. All right, chat, how many of you guys are paid to be here? Everybody, we need a roll call. Who is getting paid? Everybody, call in right now, chat. This guy thinks that my stream is botted. Roll call, all paid viewers, please comment now and tell them how much I paid you to be here. Fuck all you guys. Fuck all you guys. $100? I paid $100 to every viewer here. Okay. Okay. I'm broke. I'm broke. You'd be lucky if you got 2 cents out of me, because that's usually free. Dumbass joke. Dumbass joke. I know. I had to make it, though. He said, wait, we're getting paid? Not here because you paid me, only because you begged me? That's even worse, dude. Don't tell them that. I didn't want to admit that in the public. I'm trying to impress these people and look cool, all right, dude? You're ruining that for me, all right? Don't tell them that I begged you to be here. You kind of stumbled in here? I know a bar that's named that. Stumble in. There's a lot of bars probably named that now that I think about it. That's got to be a common name. Hey, thank you for the follows, John. Chrome. Let's see, Dave with it as well. How am I not crashing? Because your mom's at the end of this, and I'm fucking excited, boys. Dumbass your mom joke. Once again, I gotta stop with them. It's the third one tonight. I don't think any of them really hit. I don't know, chat. Your mom jokes, are they just too corny? Are they just too fucking corny? I feel like it's pre-recorded. No, it is not. Why do you guys always gotta go and say my streams are pre-recorded or some shit? Sure, I'll stop for you. Neonisu. Because you apparently think that I'm pre-recording my shit. Look at the wheel, and look at the wheel in the buff. Woo! Guess what? Woo! Alright, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? My firstborn son? Not gonna happen because I'll never get laid. Abstinent for life, bitch. Saving that shit for marriage. What's up? Dumbass joke, bro. Dumbass joke. I haven't heard that shit since like elementary school. I'm abstinent or whatever the fuck it was, whatever they tried putting on or whatever the label was for it. You guys remember that shit? Oh God, come on. Oh, maybe it was just one of those programs that was like only my generation and they stopped it for you guys because they realized how fucking stupid it was. It could also be a curriculum thing based on where you live. Obviously, you went to private schools and other shit, you're not gonna have that fucking memory. DARE program, yeah, that's along the lines of what we're discussing here. DARE, the program that introduced me to every single thing that was out there instead of sheltering me from it. Good job, DARE. You made me curious. You didn't do anything other than make me curious. Now look at me, I'm a 28-year-old who begs for money on the internet. How dare you have failed me, D? I won't do drugs, and I won't have an attitude, or I will respect myself. E, I will educate me now. You failed me, you fucking liars! Am I good? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I'm just being like over dramatic for the sake of the internet. I know it's probably cringy and annoying, and this is what I mean. Like, don't be afraid to be stupid on the internet. Not every joke you make is gonna hit, and not everything you say is gonna be funny or like be valid. Sometimes you gotta be wrong. Sometimes you gotta sound like a dipshit. And I'll admit, I probably sound like a dipshit more than I've ever validated. Can we talk about this? Can we discuss this? You're not only cucking me, you're cucking the chat. Good job. It would have been a great job. Would have been a fantastic job. I remember the cops coming in and talk to us about it. Yeah, Taylor, that's what I'm saying. Still skill issue? All right, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Stuck the landing, though. We did stick the landing. What happens if dono money? Oh, nothing on YouTube right now. I don't have a way to make YouTube activate things like that. It's not pre-recorded. Nehan, so why are you doing that? Why are you sending a super chat to say the stream is pre-recorded? Who the fuck sends money to say a stream is pre-recorded? Okay, sorry, I gotta chill, but what the fuck? Yo, Thunderballs, thank you for the follow as well over there on TikTok, man. Shout out to you guys wherever you're watching. And who does that though? Who the fuck sends money to say that? That's funny as hell, dude. That's funny as hell. I'll give you that. That was a good one, man. Hey, Gus, thank you for the follow. Bunny, thank you for the follow. Let's go. I'm shouting out all you fuckers today. I'm a little dirty bastard for the followers today. I'm giving all y'all some shout outs and shit, okay? I need that clout. I got a real bad bimbo bitch with some big old, well, let's not go there. And I gotta get that follower count up if I stand a chance at crack-a-lacking, you know what I'm saying? So we need to get that going. Little Darky, thank you for the follow. That 50 Bader, thank you for the follow. BFIO, thank you for the follow. Am I Asian? No, my eyes are squinted because I like that green. Who else dropping them follows? Frank, thank you for the follow. All right, we're done, bro. I gotta chill. Go to bed. Are my eyes that low from one ripski? That's crazy. Note to self. Devil's lettuce makes people think you're tired. A 360? No, we're not hitting a 360 again. We did that once today. I am not doing that again. We got so lucky the first time. There's no shot we should have pulled that off. First try, we hit a 360 in this. I will never amount to anywhere near that level of greatness again in my fucking life, let me tell you. And it was actually right here at this spot. That's crazy. The timing on that. What wheel do I have? Moza R9. Yeah, it reminds you of India. Yeah, I've seen those videos. Is it the bus drivers and shit? The ones that take on those crazy ass mountain roads and it just looks like they're flying through them. Like the buses aren't tipping and they're cooking in the corners. Hey Taylor, thank you for the follow. Appreciate the support over there on YouTube. Shout out to you guys wherever you're watching, man. We got TikTok and YouTube going right now. You guys been blessing me. Is an R3 good enough? Yeah, man. If you're just trying to get into it, I think the most important thing is just getting a direct drive wheel so it's not really clunky or it's not belt driven. Belt driven wheels can slip and they're very noisy. So if you live with a bunch of people like your parents still or siblings, the direct drive wheel is overall going to be quieter too, which is an added bonus if you're somebody who's trying to game late on the weekend and let's say your dad or mom has work in the morning. I understand that's a factor. Or let's say you're a stay-at-home, or you're at home with your kids and you don't want to wake up your kids while you're gaming. That's another valid point. You know, you got the little ones finally to bed and the last thing you want is clunking and craziness to wake them up and then you're just like, ah, fuck, there goes my whole night and my sleep schedule. What little time you get for yourself gets screwed over by a little clunking. I should be a salesman. Holy shit. I'm good at this. AKA never have kids. Bro, I want to be a dad one day. I love my nieces and nephews. I think they're fucking awesome. Little kids are great, dude. Yeah, they can be annoying as shit. And yeah, they fucking suck sometimes. I think everyone can agree with that. Little kids can make situations absolutely worse. But little kids also add so much humor and so much like presence to a room. It feels empty without children in the rooms, dude. At least like family parties and shit wouldn't be the same if there wasn't as many kids around, in my opinion. I don't know. I love my nieces and nephews. I want to be a dad one day. I get it if you don't, though. It's a lot of responsibility, or maybe you don't want to fuck up, like, let's say maybe your parents fucked up or something like that. I know that's probably a little too personal and probably not a level I should have gone to, but a lot of times people who don't have kids or don't want kids, it's usually a thing of that. They don't want to be like their dad or their mom or something. They get a weird, like, shtick in their head. I don't know. I look forward to raising a kid. Having a little fucker next to me, boy or girl, ripping the sim rig, you know what I'm saying? Fucking fishing with me, riding four-wheelers and such, dude. Build a little compound for him, maybe train myself a little mini Deegan. I don't fucking know. You get the point, though. That shit would be sick. One day, though. One day, though. What's the biggest deck I have? Those are all 8.25 boards. They're cheap Amazon decks. Full-size skateboards, but they're cheap Amazon decks. They're not meant for anything purely other than decoration, but they are full-size skateboards. Holy, save it, save it, save it! Ah! There's no way you guys are still sending fucking money guns, bro. We have been at this forever. It has been 3 hours. 3 fucking hours. What are we doing? Oh my God. Okay. Focus up, focus up. I'm in my mom's basement. Jacob, you're so right. Mommy and daddy pay for all my bills. They bought me a brand new Jeep Gladiator, and it's one of the ones with the elephant engines. If you don't know what that means, it means it costs even more money. And then I got the really big mud tires, but I only plan on driving on the pavement. And then daddy said we were gonna go to the really popular steakhouse in downtown Chicago later, and he's gonna buy me whatever steak that I want, just because I've been really good this week. And I even folded my laundry, and I even made my bed. And dad said I get steak dinner for that. Isn't that so nice? Isn't it so great when your parents hand you everything in life and you don't work for a single fucking thing? Because I know nothing about that. Absolutely fucking nothing, bro. Get out of here. Live in your mom's basement, shit. Who cares? Even if I did. In this day and age, I'm not shaming anybody who is over the age of 25 still living with their parents. Save that money for a house. You're all old enough to understand that this market's fucked. You would already be moved out if this was 20 years ago and you were making the money you're making. I know that firsthand. So anybody out there that's on a little bit of the older side, that's fucking around, I guess not old, I shouldn't say that. Anybody that's getting there and is feeling ashamed for living with your parents because you're saving money, don't feel shame. Fuck anyone who puts you down for saving money and doing things smart. Fuck them all, bro. You gotta stay with your parents, save up that bread. I respect it more than anything else. Better than being on your own, having absolutely no money, paying rent constantly, and having nothing to show for all the money you dump into rent every single fucking month as a non-homeowner. At least with a home ownership, you got your money that goes into your fucking payments and you have a little bit of equity with it, and it actually is something you could use. Unlike renting, you're just pissing away money 24/7. These young kids will never understand that, though, man. So any of you older people, don't take shame to that, man. I was living in my mom's basement for a while, though. That one was a little personal, but not anymore. I live with a buddy. I'm actually in the front room. But I get it, man. I get it. It's easy to talk shit on the internet if you've never been in someone's shoes or never seen it from their perspective. But I don't want anybody feeling bad if you're over the age of 25 living with your parents to save money for a house or any of your goals. I think that's awesome. Yeah, life is expensive. Amen to that. Anybody clowning on you for shit like that's just fucking stupid. They don't understand what the economy's like, what society's like. Oh, let them preach, though. We're here drifting. And this got way off topic for what it should be for what we're doing. And I apologize for that, boys. I guess I should really just stay focused here. I don't know why that comment triggered me. Good rage bait, man. I'll give you that. Good rage bait. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. I looked overweight. Oh yeah, dude, when someone's gonna say some ignorant shit, I don't mind going on a tangent for it. I'll lose some viewers, but I'll gain the respect of a couple people with the comments I'll make, and that's what I care more about, is literally having a connection like that with people that feels more real and authentic than appealing to 1,000+ fake people that are only here for the hype of a moment. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Who cares if my rants cause viewership to drop? And who cares if I lose a couple people on the way? I'll gain more real ones that are more likely to remember me and fuck with me in 5 years than anybody who's just subscribing because I said thank you and shouted out their name. Being realistic here with that statement, when I shout people out and they're just dropping follows to get a shout out, they don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it. I know what they're doing it for. I'm not stupid. But hey, let's go, boys. I digress. We got to focus up here. We got to finish this shit. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Hey, thank you guys. Seriously, all that love, man. Also, I gotta read what happened over on the tube. Oh yeah, and Nea, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Is it Nisu? I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, it's important, dude. A lot of people live in a false reality where they compare themselves online daily, and they think that they're doing so bad, but the reality is, man, I didn't move out of my parents' house until I was like 26, and I'm living with a buddy right now. I'm not even renting. I got a room, and the only reason I moved out is because my buddy's charging me the same amount that I was spending at my parents' house, and I have the ability to be free. Do what I want, be as loud as I want. My buddy works a lot and is gone a lot, and my other buddy, he's just be chilling in his room. So 3 guys, 1 house. You can imagine what it's like. Shit ain't perfect, but it's a stepping stone. Got me out of the OG's environment. It was a win of an opportunity. I took it, and here we are. And we're going to continue grinding until eventually I'm able to either get a house, which I can't say I'm there yet. I'm just picky. I don't want to buy a house in this fucking economic crisis of a world. It just makes me scared, but I do want to own land one day. So we're just taking it stepping stones, boys. There's no shame in it. I don't know. You make a good point, though, about everybody comparing themselves online. It's easy to get lost in that. I don't know. I'm just an idiot who drifts vehicles in sketchy places. Maybe don't listen to me about everything. But I do try to think that I'm slightly level-headed when it comes to some of these topics and some of these conversations. I've been there, man. If not, I'm going through it myself right now. Shit. You fucker. You fucker, Cody. We were doing so good. We had such a heartfelt message going. It was great. And then here you are, fucking it with a galaxy. Thank you very much for the money. Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you for the support. Guys, don't gotta send the galleys or the gifts. Just double tap. And if you're already following, send my stream to a homie who might fuck with my content. You know, that's more important than anything else. You know, I appreciate the donos. They're fucking sick. Who doesn't like free money? But that is not our emphasis of our streams here, guys. I just want to be vibing with the boys. Whenever you're free, got a couple seconds to spare in between work, on break, taking a shit, or you got an hour to lock in and hang out with me, I want you guys here vibing. That's it, man. It's as simple as that. I need the boys chilling, man. These streams are fun, don't get me wrong, but they're a lot more fun when I got people fucking around and interacting with me. Also, I have the ability to potentially put text-to-speech on for TikTok. I haven't done it yet because you guys scare me. And if I did do it, I'd do it in sub mode only, obviously. I'd make it $3 for a month. I think that's the lowest you can go on the sub shit. I'd make it so you got to pay at least $3 to text-to-speech. But I do know it would get out of control fast, and that's why I don't think I'm going to do it. But I have had that thought of possibly doing it. I just feel like you guys would get chaotic and crazy and say the most out-of-pocket shit and wouldn't give a fuck about losing $3 to say something funny and get banned. I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys got me on the fence. I think about how bad, like, I occasionally stream on Twitch too, and my Twitch fam gets so outrageous with their text to speech, and they're people that hang out with me a lot. You know, they come to my streams a lot. You guys, a lot of you guys, no offense, they're your first time viewers, or you hang out with me every once in a while. You're not like every day chilling with me type shit. I get it. I don't expect you all to be. But if they say out of pocket shit and they know me and vibe with me all the time, imagine what you guys who barely know me would start fucking saying. Are you kidding me? Nah, it'd be wild. Yeah, guys, YouTube fam, I'm also talking to the TikTok chat right now. So if you guys are wondering what's going on, I did restart YouTube for anybody wondering. We were trying to give it a second burst of life. I don't know if it's done anything, but we're just letting it run. Slow down? I should go slower? That's like the opposite of what half the people say. They usually tell me to go faster. Hey, yo, Lewis, thank you for the follow, man. Big chillin', watching you slide. We'll see RX. Thank you, man. Yes, go faster on hairpin-like corners. I agree. Such a good idea. Does this end? No, it's forever. I'm stuck in purgatory. This life will never end. This is my punishment for living a bad life as a peasant. You wonder if the skill transfer is over IRL? So everything that I've heard with that conversation is that it does. And especially with like younger kids, like if you get your like children playing on sim rigs very young, they'll be extremely good drivers or have a leg up when it comes to actual driving because they'll kind of understand the physics and mechanics of how it works. It's very interesting. I've seen a lot of like up and coming like younger kids that are starting to drift and get into the sim community. And some of them are transferring over to real cars because their parents drift. And a lot of the people whose parents drift have said that the sim rig has helped phenomenally for training and getting those kids up to speed. So from what I've heard, if you start in a real drift car, that it feels very foreign when you're on a sim rig and it's not as easily transferable for the skills like what you learn on the sim rig because of that. But if you start out on a sim rig and you transfer to a car, it's like way better because you have more feedback and you have more overall presence of the vehicle, more control. You can just like feel everything 100 times better. So you've already got an idea of what to do, and then when you're actually doing it now, you've got the feedback to encourage it versus the people that do it IRL already and have never been on a sim rig and then jump on one, they lose that feedback. They don't have those extra elements. So that's the argument that I've heard when it comes to does sim racing transfer over to real life or not. Now, that's to each their own. Every person learns differently and every person has their own unique experiences, but that's generally what I've heard around that conversation. Ash, if you want to wheel, depending on how much money you got and what system you're on, like console-wise, video game-wise, they make them for PlayStation 5s and Xbox Ones. Oh, we're cooked. Come on, man. Noah, you gotta let us finish this run. If you guys look on Facebook Marketplace, you can find a lot of used sim rigs for a very good price. Like, I found a wheelbase, wheel, and the stand, the very ones that I have, on Facebook Marketplace for $600. The wheelbase itself is worth $600. and the wheel was $300 and the base was $200. This guy basically is giving it away for half off, and it looks clean. I've had mine for 2+ fucking years, beating on it, spilling beers on it, all sorts of stuff, and it's still going strong. That's so much. Well, yeah, that's not a cheap wheel. That's an expensive setup. If you want a cheap wheel, they make belt-driven wheels. There's the Thrustmasters, Logitechs, all sorts of other ones, and they're like fucking $300 to $100 on Facebook Marketplace. I didn't, I said cheap, but the only reason I said $600 was cheap was because the whole price of that package is worth $1,200 fucking dollars, give or take. That is cheap, and it did not look beat up at all. So that's what I was kind of getting at. Like, in terms of the deal I found on Facebook, that's a really good price. I'm not saying that's a price that's for everybody and in their budget, but that's how you can get a sim rig for under $1,000 if you buy then a shifter and a fucking clutch pedal for it, because that one only had a brake and a fucking gas pedal. So you'd have to shell out a little bit extra cash, but you'd be $500-600 cheaper doing that than you would buying everything brand new. And that's my whole point. If you're getting into it, you don't know what you want, go find a cheap ass shitty sim rig wheel, like for $100 that works, test that it works at the place at their house without whatever game they were playing it on, and then buy the bitch, bring it home, and see if you like sim racing. And if you really like it, you really enjoy it, consider saving up money to invest into the hobby. That's what I would do if I wasn't someone who was a content creator. If I was an average Joe who thought this shit looked fun or looked interesting, that's the route I would go to save money, because money's a bitch to come by. And I respect that and understand that. But it's a good way to tell if you like it or not. That's why I always tell people when they want to get into dirt bike riding or riding four-wheelers, I'm like, buy a cheap, shitty one that runs, crash it a couple times, learn your balance, learn your control, learn everything, and then buy a nicer one once you got it down. Same with cars. You're going to get into drifting. Even though I don't drift IRL and haven't done it yet, this is the route I'm going to follow. I'm going to buy some cheap, shitty cars, weld the diffs, learn the idea of sliding, and some open parking lots and some other shit. And then when I feel comfortable and feel like, damn, I really want to take this somewhere else, then you shell out the money to build an actual project car. Stepping stones, boys. You got to remember that life is all about stepping stones. Every excuse you make is just a check mark on a list that you need to cross off. And if the excuse is untangible right now, find the little excuses underneath that you need to check off first before the big one. And then boom, you're doing it. That's called stepping stones. That's how I've lived my whole life. Every excuse I make is a check mark I just need to find a way to knock out. And if it's too big and too hard to do in one fell swoop, let's make more check marks to knock out. Steps to it. That's how I look at it. I don't know. I probably should just shut the fuck up and play a game, shouldn't I? When did I start streaming? About 4 years ago. I think it was 2022 when I really first started streaming. Oh, that was close. We were almost off the ledge there. And it's been kind of uphill ever since. Originally on TikTok, we blew up off Skate 3, and I have an account with like 500,000 plus followers that we don't stream on anymore because we got our access revoked. But the second account's been growing really well. I've only been on this account for about 2 years now, give or take. And we're getting close to, what was it, like 320,000 or something like that? Anyways, it's getting there, man. It's getting there. If we had our main account still and had our access to it, like for streaming, I'd probably be at 1 million on TikTok by now, to be honest. Because if you combine those two profiles, you'd probably be at like what, 800,000 plus? And then with the factor of how big of a content creator you are, people are more likely to follow. I know it's stupid, but the more followers you have, the more likely people are to follow you. I think that's like confirmation bias or something. If people see that you're popular and people fuck with you, they're more likely to be willing to fuck with you and watch your shit. Versus if you're someone who looks at people that have less followers and less viewers and look at it as like, oh, this is underground, this is cool. But yeah, I would say that'd be a big factor in why I would think I'd be there if I were to still have my main account's access to streaming. I think it'd be an issue of just the already existing follower account at what it is. It is what it is though, boys. I know it's a stupid rant and we're just here drifting a bus, and I should probably just focus on that, shouldn't I? Map name is Insane Roads. Do you let him finish the run this time? Yes, Noah. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let me finish the fucking run. We got it. It's done. Thank you for letting me finally finish that drift run. You guys have blue balled me on this run way too fucking long today. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. And that's a tree. Noah, thank you very much. Oh, God. Look at the bus. I want to see if it'll spin its tires over here. I don't know if it will. I just want a shot at this in real life. Oh, fuck! Never mind, I take it back. I don't want to do this. You just broke the game. You just broke the fucking game. Let's not. That would have been one and done. It would have been one and done. I thought maybe I could do a 360. No. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Yep. Nope. 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 As soon as those tires come off, she won't do it. Understood. I have to leave for 10 minutes. Dominic, we're gonna try, man. Lame people, thank you for the follow. Same with, is it Faya? Faya? No, I'm saying that all wrong, bro. Is it weird that this has become relaxing to me? Say it ain't so. Burn, 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 burn. Using that e-brake like a sumbitch right there. Let you out? Why do you want to get out? I thought we were having fun. Aren't we having fun, guys? You're all smiling back there, right? Right? I will drive us off this cliff right now if you don't fucking put a smile on that damn face. Right? This is so exciting. You can get out at the bottom. Now, whether that's because we fail and fall or I make it all the way, I'll let God decide. Hey, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate that, Colton. You're gonna vomit? Why are you gonna vomit? I'm driving so smooth. I shouldn't compliment myself. Every time I do, I fail. Thank you guys for those follows, man. I hear that sound alert going off, which means we got new homies joining, and never mind, everybody unfollow. There we go. Spirit, thank you for the follow. Did I just do that? Did I really just do that? Yo! That's crazy. That's crazy. Muscle Man, thank you for the follow, brother. YouTube chat, read. I am reading it. Do I read you guys? Yeah, my bad, Steve. Very focused over here. We're done. We're off the edge. It was too fast in there. Oh, fuck, guys. I don't know what I want to do here. I think I'm leaning towards calling it a night. We have been running shit like this for 3.5 hours today. Go over to Twitch. I don't know what I want to do. If I had an idea of what I wanted to do, sure, I'd head over to Twitch and run that with the boys. Map building. So, Chachki, we still have that issue from yesterday that I wasn't able to solve. Let me see if Spencer Johnson got back to us at all. No, he didn't. And I really doubt BeamNG responded to my help email yet. All right. Do I just head over to Twitch? Yeah, that the one feature of map building is still broken. So that's why I'm like on the fence for what we should do here. My bad to all the people just pulling up. I appreciate you guys stopping by. We're nearing the end of the stream here. He said no because of ads. Well, I'm not gonna run something like slow like map building on TikTok. It'll tank our overall stream views, and then TikTok's less likely to put me out in the For You page, because as new viewers come in and they scroll away right away, TikTok takes that as a metric. So if more people are scrolling away right away, the stream's just gonna fall flat on its face. So we try not to do very boring content for that reason. We keep it just to Twitch. Usually people on Twitch just kind of want to chill. They don't really give a shit what we're doing. They're just kind of there to be there. What do I think is better, Logitech G920 or the R3? I can't tell you. I never used a 920. So I'll just say that I'm probably not the best person to ask. I mean, fuck it. I guess I'll start up Twitch for a little bit. Worst case, we just rip a couple fatties and just shoot the shit for a bit if the map building doesn't work. We could try to troubleshoot the issue. I don't know if we're going to be able to, though. But let me click go live on Twitch right now so we're all on the same page. It's probably going to be the same exact stream title from yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Starting over, reworking the drift map design. We'll just put starting over at the top. Or we'll do beam ng map making problem solving. A question mark at the end because I don't know if we're actually going to fix anything. Art Lobby Studio. My Twitch is The Misfit Hoodlums. The Misfit Hoodlums. It should be linked on my website that's in the bio. You should be able to find it on my socials page. If you can't access it that way, you're going to have to manually go to Twitch and just type in The Misfit Hoodlums. You should be able to find it. And I saw you do art, brother. You made me want to show you one of the paintings I was working on. So this one is done. We got to send this out as soon as Chewy gets back to us. But we got a cat eye Chevy that we finished. I know. I'm not the best when it comes to realism, but that's not what I go for. I go for my style with things. I got one other one I want to show you. Hold up. Give everybody a chance to head to Twitch if they want to head to Twitch. Twitch just started up for anybody interested. So, I made this skateboard a while back, and I really like the design. I like the idea of a cherry blossom tree growing with a skull on it. I thought it was sick as fuck. So, we made a canvas one that's different. So now, I got basically two matching ones. They're sick as shit, dude. Alright. TikTok fam or YouTube fam, if you guys haven't headed over to Twitch now, would be the time to do so. AI generate. Shut the fuck up, Justin. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here for now. I will talk to all you guys soon. Thank you for the fun today, TikTok fam. Thank you for the support. And as always, I will fucking see you guys soon. Twitch is going if you guys haven't headed over yet. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. We're just going to be chilling out, ripping some fatties. Twitch is 18+, by the way, so any of you youngins, do not come over. All right, I'll see you guys.